These are the 5 supplements that can eliminate your procrastination and has helped my patients and clients across the board. The very first one has some actually recent research done, and I find it very fascinating because not only does this supplement help improve and increase ATP throughout the body, but it also has been shown to increase ATP in the brain. And ATP is what provides energy, and why energy is so important when it comes to procrastination, because probably one of the biggest problems that a lot of people face when it comes to procrastination is they might just not have the energy to get started to doing things. But also this supplement has been shown to help improve cognitive output, which also can be a culprit to procrastination. And the supplement I'm referring to is creatine. And so there's definitely been promising studies on this, and I have found that some of my patients and clients do find that it is beneficial for improving their procrastination by doing it first thing in the morning and also around their workout times. Now, the supplement also helps a lot with energy, especially with energy metabolism within brain cells, which ultimately enhances attention, cognition, performance, concentration, and cognitive function. The supplement I'm referring to is acetylcholine. So this can be really helpful for procrastination, especially if you struggle with really tedious tasks that you're doing on a regular basis and just don't have the energy output. So acetylcholine can help increase energy metabolism for those brain cells to help with procrastination. Now you can see there's a general theme when it comes to procrastination is dealing with low energy. And I think this is a common problem, not only amongst a lot of my ADHD patients, but also a lot of entrepreneurs that burn themselves out both mentally and physically. And so another thing that I find that's even beneficial for me is looking at specific hormones that need to be supported. And one of them being the adrenals. So having something like adrenal insufficiency syndrome, where your cortisol levels are just too low. Cortisol is what gives us energy. It gets us up in the morning. It helps us to be productive throughout the day and also be focused throughout the day. So if you have low cortisol, it's very hard to be productive. And in fact, you're going to run in procrastinating a lot. And one of the effective ways that I've found to compensate it for myself and also for my patients and clients is adding something like adrenal desiccated or some kind of adrenal bovine that can help improve and increase the cortisol levels. And usually you want to do this for about 3 months. You don't want to do it for long-term use. It's good to do it for about 3 months until you can revitalize the adrenals and then use other techniques of reducing your internal and external stressors that you're putting yourself through that you probably should just stop. Is that you should definitely start eliminating those things. Otherwise, you're always going to deal with an adrenal insufficiency syndrome if you don't start getting rid of the stressors that are causing it.
If you want my full ADHD health guide protocol, then you should download my ADHD health guide, and that's in the description below.
Along those same lines, another supplement that's really important is dealing with the stress, because stress does cause procrastination. And the reason why stress causes procrastination is if you see a huge to-do list, and you probably experience this a lot, is that you put it off because it's too overwhelming, you're too stressed about it, and you never get to it. And so we definitely should be addressing stress and not just hormones and not just other things with your low energy and mental output, is also dealing with stress. And one of my favorite ones that I like using and using with my patients and clients is using L-theanine. Now, L-theanine has been proven that does cross the blood-brain barrier to help improve GABA levels. Now, GABA is really important to help with anxiety levels. If you have low GABA levels, you're usually going to have anxiety, mood changes that are going to make it very difficult to being productive. Not only that, it does also help with improving dopamine and serotonin. And so therefore, dopamine is so vital to be motivated and driven. Same with serotonin. You want those levels to be high. And so L-theanine helps with that. So L-theanine is definitely by far one of my favorite ones because it is tackling multiple things, but it also gives you a more relaxed feeling without it being sedative. So there's a lot of different supplements and herbs out there that can make you feel relaxed, but it's too sedative. So then you feel a little bit more tired. So therefore that doesn't help with the procrastination. But L-theanine is making you feel relaxed, but not sedative, so that way you could still be productive and not procrastinate. And the 5th supplement is a combination that I use a lot with my patients and clients when I do a lot of different lab testing to see, okay, what are some of the imbalances that are going on here? And that goes back to looking at the dopamine process. And so there is more than just dopamine being the issue. There's also things like L-dopa that could be low. There's also tyrosine that can be low that helps build dopamine. There's also phenylalanine and phenylethylamine levels that can be low as well. All of those help make dopamine. And if all of them are low or some of them are low, you definitely want to address every single one of those. And so one of my favorite combo supplements that I use is Dopatone Active, which has things such as like phenylethylamine. It has phenylalanine in it. It has N-acetyl L-tyrosine in it. It also has L-dopa in it. It has everything that you need to improve your dopamine levels if that is an issue. And this definitely will help with your procrastination if you're deficient in all those different areas. And so supplements only can take us so far about eliminating procrastination or other ADHD symptoms that we are experiencing. So you should watch this video next, where I discuss the 3-step system that I use with all my patients and clients to help really eliminate their ADHD symptoms. So watch this video next.